Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a drugstore favorites video. I want to show you guys my favorite products from the drugstore. As I was going along, I wanted to choose something in every category, but then I realized that that just wouldn't be the most honest video, just because I don't have favorites in every category in the drugstore. Of course, I'm always open to recommendations, but there's just things that I can't find that work well for me at the drugstore. Obviously, I haven't tried like every single product, so if you guys have any recommendations, if I missed something, then let me know down below. I'm always willing to try drugstore makeup because I love it. Obviously, I have a lot of things. I have mostly makeup, but I do have two products that I want to mention that aren't makeup, so let's get into the video. So I guess we should start off with foundation since it's one of the first things you put on. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. I love this foundation, and it's weird because I used to really love Revlon Color Stay, but then I found that it was, I don't know, it was just getting a little bit too heavy on my dry skin. But ever since I found this, I love it. I use it all the time. You guys know I use it in my tutorials. The only complaint I have about this is the color is a little bit too, I don't know if it's too pink or too warm. It's just off on my skin. I do make it work because I do love it. It has a nice medium coverage and just a really nice luminous finish. For concealer, I have two concealers that I absolutely love. I don't have one of them with me because I'm done with it, so I threw it away. I need to go buy a new one, but it definitely deserves a mention. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, the one with the little ball on the top. You guys, that is the best concealer ever. I love it so much. I love it even more than my MAC Pro Longwear. It's just so light and it feels so good underneath the eyes. It's just the best concealer. I also did want to give a shout out to this NYX HD concealer, and I like this for a different purpose. I love my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind just to really cover up and be like a lighter finish. I love using this to highlight underneath my eyes. This has really fair colors in its range, which is pretty rare because I can't even find anything at Sephora for something to highlight underneath my eyes. This one I think is the second lightest color. I believe it's, I don't know what the color of this is, but I know there's a lighter one than this. I just love it because it really brightens up underneath the eyes, and people have been comparing this to the NARS, what is that called? The NARS concealer. I don't know what it's called, but this is just a great product on its own, so yeah. I have another product that I'm done with, but I love. It's the Milani face powder. I think they discontinued it. It's the one that has like kind of like a design on the actual powder itself. I think they discontinued it, so because I can't find it anywhere. So if you have any other recommendations, please leave them down below because I'm always looking for great powders to use. Speaking of Milani, I have their blushes here. Their blushes are definitely my favorite from the drugstore. They're the only ones that I found that have the colors that I like, the texture that I like, and the finish that I like. So I just really love these. So I have a few here. I think that most of these, I know that Berry & More is still available in stores. And then I have Red Vino, which I think is discontinued, and Fantastic Mauve, which once again I think is discontinued. But they have these type of blushes. They have like a bunch of colors. I really want to get Luminoso. But I do want to give a shout out to this blush, which is one of my favorite blushes of all time. I never use it because I don't want it to finish. This is the Milani Blush with Brush, and it's in the color Sweet Rose. They do not make these anymore, you guys, but I love this blush, and I just wanted to give it a mention because it is a drugstore favorite of mine, and literally I love it so much that I barely use it. So love Milani blushes. They just have a really nice texture on the skin, and they don't look chunky at all. For bronzer, I don't even think I have to mention this because you guys could probably already guess if you watch any of my tutorials. This is what I use every single day. I love it so much. Obviously, it's like dead. This is the, what are you called? The Physicians Formula Summer Eclipse Bronzer in the color Sunlight. I don't know what it is. Oh my girl, you better stay up. I don't know what it is about this powder that I love so much. I really don't understand why I love it. Before I loved this, I used to use the Milani one, and even though that one's great as well, it has a little bit too much sparkle in it for me. This is sparkly, but it's like such a fine shimmery sparkle, and it's not crazy. So even if I'm going for like a matte look that day, I'm not gonna have like a crazy amount of highlight on my cheeks. I just love this product so much. I've heard mixed reviews about it. Sometimes it doesn't work for people's skin tones. I feel like if you were like one shade darker than me, this probably wouldn't even show up on you. It is pretty light, but I don't know, guys, I just love it so much. And I don't use it to contour, I use it to bronze. If you have any other recommendations, because I'm dying to try new ones because I've been using this for such a long time, let me know down below. Drugstore, high-end, doesn't matter. I'm looking for a new kind of shimmery bronzer. For eyeshadow, I had to choose my all-time favorite. I was like kind of going back and forth deciding which one that I love the most, and I definitely know that these are it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I just love these eyeshadows. I have in my hand right now Eternal Sunshine and Amber Rush. Amber Rush is definitely like one of my all-time favorites, whether it be drugstore or high-end. I love this eyeshadow, and I have a little bit of it on my lid today. And how I found out about these because Makeup by Mario, which is the person that does Kim Kardashian's makeup, used Eternal Sunshine on her at her wedding. So I just went to the drugstore and I bought a bunch of these, and I'm so happy I did. These are just so good. I love them. I feel like I should be doing swatches, so I just swatched these eyeshadows right here. So right here is Amber Rush, and then the bottom one is Eternal Sunshine. So they're super like glowy and foily, and I love them. Next up, I want to talk about eyebrows, because eyebrows are very, I don't know, they're kind of a touchy subject for me when I'm at the drugstore. I haven't really found an eyebrow pencil that I love at the drugstore, and I'm constantly looking for one because Brow Wiz is very expensive. Even though it's amazing, it's just kind of annoying to pay $21 all the time to buy it, especially with a brow pencil. It just goes so fast, especially when you have thicker eyebrows like mine. It's like impossible to keep buying them. Like I need a new one every 2-3 weeks. So I've been loving my pomade. You guys know it's one of my favorite eyebrow products, but I was looking through my collection to see what kind of compares to it, and I found this, which is the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. And I found out about this through Shan. So she used to use it a long time ago, and I've had this in my collection for years. I was looking through it and I noticed that this right here is very similar to the, it's not similar to the texture, but it's similar in that it's a waxy texture and it's brown. So I used it as a eyebrow filler and it looked so good. It was very similar to the pomade. So I use this a lot. You guys can see I hit pan on it. It's a very good product. Like if you don't want to spend $18 on the pomade, this is like $3 and it works just as good. You also get a powder in it. I'm not the biggest fan of using powder on my brows, but if you like it, then this might work for you. And I have the color medium. So the last makeup products I have, these are lip colors, and I have a bunch of drugstore lip product favorites. Most of my colors in my collection are from the drugstore. I do really enjoy drugstore colors, but these two have just been standing out to me this past year. I love them. I use them all the time. Well, not these two, this brand, and this is the Maybelline matte lipsticks. Yeah, it's just the Maybelline mattes. And when these came out, you guys, it was all out war at the drugstore. People going crazy, people crying, they all want these colors, and I agree with them. I was going crazy too. I wanted all of them and I have all of them. You guys, these are so good. They're the best matte lipsticks at the drugstore, hands down. I know a lot of other brands are coming out with them, but these are just so good. They're so soft on the lips. They don't feel drying at all. They have great color payoff. The two colors that I have here with me right now are Lust for Blush, which is I think the most popular color that they have, and it's this one right here. I love that one. And then I have this nude color. It's Darlingly Nude, and I just want to show you guys how soft and easy those go on. You guys, these are just amazing, and I can't wait for them to bring out new colors because they're just so good. I did want to give a shout out to these two products that I love from the drugstore. They're not makeup, but they are like body care, and yeah, these are just amazing products. So the first thing I want to show you guys is deodorant. This is Secret Clinical Strength, and I know it's random to show deodorant, but you guys, this is the best deodorant I've ever used. It's so good. It it's just so good. And the reason why I love it so much is because it doesn't have a smell. And one of my most hated things is deodorants with smell. I don't know why I'm weird like that. I just don't think it smells good underneath there when deodorants have like a scent. So I've been using this for years and I just love it so much. And of course you could buy it at any drugstore or Target, so love that. And last but not least, I have this shampoo and this conditioner. I just want to clarify that this is probably one of my favorite items of all time. You guys don't understand how much I love the L'Oreal Ever like Strong line. Oh my god, it is the best shampoo and conditioner I have ever used. It's so nice. It's I love it. So right now I have the Ever Curl. I always buy different ones just depending on how I'm feeling that day, what looks good. But I believe the line is called Ever Strong, and they have all these different color tubes and stuff, and you could choose, you can mix and match. I believe that they run for like $7 $7 or $6, but I just love these so much. They are a little bit more expensive than your average drugstore shampoo and conditioner because they don't come with a lot. It's only 8.5 fluid ounces, but it's so worth it to me. It doesn't have any sulfates in it, which I think has made a big difference in my hair. And if you kind of want to treat your hair but you don't want to spend like $30 for a Kerastase shampoo, then this is just a really great option, you guys. These are so good. Okay guys, so that's it for my drugstore favorites. I hope you all enjoyed getting to know my like loves and must-haves from the drugstore. If you have any just must-haves you can't live without, die hard love products from the drugstore, leave them down below. I love trying products that people recommend. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Please like up this video if you enjoyed it, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!